Hi, Sabrina here with another tutorial for you, and these are the baby Uggs. I have two sizes here right now. I'm just using a different size hook. For these I'm using a 3mm hook for this one, which are the newborn size, and you can even go as low as 2.5 to 2mm depending on the baby size. These are measured at 3 inches and about 3 inches tall. These I just added cute little buttons to the side, so we are going to be needing buttons. These are just little round buttons, and these are pretty much up to, I think these could be for 12 to 24 months, maybe 9 to 12 months pretty much. For these booties right here, and these measure up to 4 inches and 4 inches tall. I've been getting a lot of compliments on these cute little bear buttons here. I will put the link below so you guys can purchase these. I got 200 of these for like $3. I think it was $3, I'm pretty sure. And you get all these cute little buttons. They're very, very tiny. I don't know the size of them, but I will find out for you guys. They're 11 centimeters, 11 millimeters, 13 by 11 millimeters. So they're really tiny, but they really give a cute little touch. I know you guys can't see it on the camera, but there is an actual face, everything on the cute little things, and the eyes are the little hole parts. So I'm using these cute little buttons today. So I'm going to be using 2 needles for this project. These are for the bigger size. If you want it for the 4 inches, I'm using a 4mm hook. And for you crocheters out there, I have always used the regular hooks, just the metal ones, the boys, or the just bamboo ones. I just recently got these for my birthday, and these I actually bought on eBay. I'll put the link below. Ever since I started using these hooks, my hands have been pain-free. So if you're looking for something that will keep your hands not so like cramping, hurting, I suggest you go with something like this and see if it works out for you. They've been working for me, so have to put that out there. We're going to be using a tamper's needle, and I have my little sewing needle. I'm going to be using thread to sew these on. I like using thread for these because it's nice and thick. It'll hold the button in place so the baby won't choke on it or anything like that. And scissors. All these booties that you see here, I'm using Worst Weight yarn. Red Heart Super Savory yarn. And I'm going to be using baby pink for this project here. It's a lighter color, and you guys can actually see it in the camera. So let's get started here. So I'm going to use the 4mm hook because I'm going to use a bigger size because that's the size I need for this project, for the customer's order. If you need a smaller one, use a smaller hook. I haven't got any bigger sizes than that, so I can't really tell you if you use a bigger hook or not, but I'm pretty sure you can. It might be a little flimsy. You might want to go with a thicker yarn, maybe chunky yarn or something, to make it not so flimsy, but I'll work on that when I get to it. So here we go. We're going to make a slip knot. I wrap the yarn over my fingers twice. I tuck it from behind. I bring it over. I take my hook, put it right through, and what I'm doing is grabbing the loose end here. See that? Holding that down, releasing that off my hook, and I just pull. We are going to chain up 12. To chain up, you wrap the yarn over your hook And what you're going to do is take this yarn and put it through this hole. Just like so. Wrap the yarn over your hook and pull it through the hole. Wrap the yarn over your hook, pull it through the hole. Okay. So we are chaining up 12. So you continue that until you have 12. So now I have a chain of 12. To count your chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All I'm doing is counting these little bumps on the top here. Those count your chains for each chain. Now what we're going to do is single crochet into the second stitch from the hook. This is the first one, which you have a string coming out of, and this is the second one. Put your hook through. You're going to wrap the yarn over your hook just like I did here. You're going to pull that yarn right through that loop. You're going to have 2 on your hook, wrap the yarn over, and pull through both. That's a single crochet. Let me show you again. We're going into the next loop over. Wrap the yarn over your hook, pull it through, wrap the yarn over, and we're going to pull through both loops. There's 2 single crochets now. We are crocheting all the way to the end here. We're leaving 3 chains undone. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more chains. Let's single crochet to 6 more chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we are going to half double crochet in the next. So you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook, and then you're going to go into your chain. Then you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook again, pull through. You're going to have 3 on your hook now. Wrap the yarn over and pull through all 3. The next stitch we're going to do another half double crochet. So I'm going to show you again. You wrap the yarn over your hook, go into the next chain, wrap the yarn over, pull through, wrap the yarn over, and pull through all 3. Put another half double crochet into that same stitch, making it 2 half double crochets into the same stitch. Just like so. So there's 1 and there's 2. So now in our last chain right here, we're going to put 3 half double crochets. So it's actually it's 3. Or is it 5? Let me see here. 1, it's 5 half double crochets, sorry. Half double crochets, 5. 1, 2, 3. And what I like to do is I like to take a marker here, and I want to mark that space. That's my tip of my toe. That's going to help me easily to count back if I needed to for this project, just to do the sole. So if you have a bobby pin or a piece of string, or if you have crochet markers, mark your stitch. If you don't have any of those, use a piece of yarn. Different color yarn, just put it right through that loop, and there's your marker. So that's our 3rd half double crochet, and we need to do 2 more. So 1 and 2. Pull tight on that loose strand of yours so you can bring that circle in. And we're going to be working on the opposite side now. What we did on this side, we're doing on the other side. So what we're going to do is half double crochet, 2 half double crochets into the next other side of the chain. Right here. See that? Where we had 2? We're doing it on the other side too. So 1 and 2. Now we're going to put in half double crochet in the next. And we're going to single crochet all the way to the end, leaving the last one undone. So let's just single crochet all the way to the end. Okay, I have 1 remaining, So what I'm going to do is put 2 half double crochets into that stitch. No, 2 single crochets, sorry. 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're going to be working on the other side, and this first stitch that we have here, we're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, 2. Now what we're going to do, so now what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet all the way to here. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches. So we're going to single crochet to the 9 stitches. So let's single crochet 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the next stitch we're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, 2. The next stitch we're going to put 1 single crochet. The next stitch we're going to put 2 single crochets. If I can get in there. Okay. Now we're at that marker. Let's take our marker out, single crochet into that stitch, and place your marker back in. I'm using the same pattern as my classy booties, so if you ever know the pattern, you can go ahead and do it. Now we're going to single crochet into 2 single crochets in the next. 1, 2, 1 single crochet in the next, 2 single crochets into the next. So from the marker it should be 2 single crochets, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets. Now we're going to single crochet all the way to the end, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stitches. So let's single crochet into the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. 2 single crochets into the next. 1, 2, 2 single crochets in the next. 1 and 2. Now we're going to single crochet in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stitches. So let's single crochet into the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The next stitch you're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, 2. The next stitch will be 1 single crochet. The next stitch will be 2 single crochets. 1, 2. The next stitch is 1 single crochet. And then right here where the marker is at, we're going to take that out and put 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3, all in the same stitch. The next stitch will be 1 single crochet. And at this point, I really don't need my marker anymore, so you can take it out. Okay. The next stitch is 2 single crochets. 1, 2, noisy dog. 1 single crochet in the next. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 and 2. Now we are going to single crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stitches. So single crochet in the next 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The next stitch you're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, 2. The next stitch you want to put 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Now our next stitch we're going to slip stitch. So what you're going to do is put your hook through, wrap the yarn over, pull it through, and now you're just going to take this yarn and pull it through that loop. Okay, chain up 1. So you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook and pull it through the loop. And now we're going to do single crochet into the back loops only. So these is normally we go into both stitches. What we're going to do is grab that back loop. See how I grabbed that back loop? This is both loops, this is the front loop, and this is the back loop. So you're going to grab that back loop and single crochet all the way around. 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around, just working in the back loops. So you're only grabbing 1 loop and it's in the right in the center. You just grab that one that's in the back. There you go. So I'm just single crocheting along the back loops of this round all the way around. Okay, so I'm at the end here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my first single crochet, not the chain, the first single crochet. So you're going to put your hook right through, pull the yarn through, then you're going to pull it right through the other stitch, pull nice and tight. Chain up 1, single crochet into the same stitch as the chain 1, and now we're going to single crochet our 13 all the way around again. Sorry, we're going to single crochet every stitch all the way around, and we're going to be going into both loops now. We're not going into the back loops. What that line does is indicate the top to the bottom, as you can see. It gives it that appearance. See that? So that's what we just did right now. So now what we're going to do is single crochet. We're right here. I'm going to single crochet all the way around. So this is where we're at right now. So let's single crochet all the way around. Going into both loops now. Okay, my last one. Now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my first single crochet. Chain up one. And now we're going to do some fancy work. Here, just like what Mikey always says. Love him. So what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet 14 stitches, 14 single crochets all the way across. So what we're going to do is single crochet into the first stitch, which is our chain one is at. Single crochet in there, that's 1. Now we're going to the next stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now we're going to skip one, move to the next stitch over, and half double crochet. So we'll wrap the yarn over a hook, go into the next one, pull it through, wrap the yarn over, and pull through all 3. Now we're going to skip the next, and we're going to put a double crochet into the next stitch. So you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook, skip that one, move to the next one, double crochet. So you're going to wrap the yarn over, pull the yarn through, then you're going to wrap the yarn over again, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. The next stitch, put a double crochet, pull the yarn through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. Now the next 2 stitches, we're going to put those together with a double crochet. So you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook, we're going to go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2. Now we're going to wrap the yarn over again. We're going to go into the next stitch over, pull the yarn through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, then you're going to wrap the yarn over and pull through all 3. The next stitch you want to put a double crochet, the next stitch double crochet. Now we're going to skip a stitch and half double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, move to the next, and single crochet. Now we're going to single crochet all the way to the end till we get back to our beginning right here. So let's single crochet all the way around, well, to the end there. So I'm just going to speed things up here. Okay, my last one, I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my first single crochet to join. And as you can see, it's starting to curve up, and that's what you want. So this one, we're going to, excuse me, single crochet into the next 13 stitches. So let's single crochet in the same stitches our chain 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We're going to skip the next and single crochet into the next stitch. You're skipping one, move to the next, single crochet. Now you're going to skip one, move to the next, and single crochet. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, skip one, move to the next, single crochet, skip one, move to the next, single crochet, and now we're going to single crochet all the way back to the end where we begin at. Okay, slip stitch on the top of your first single crochet and pull nice and tight. Now we're going to chain up one, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain one, and single crochet into the next 12 stitches. So this is counted as 1. We're going to move to the next stitch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now we're going to skip one, move to the next stitch, single crochet, skip one, move to the next, single crochet, skip one, move to the next, single crochet, skip one, move to the next, and single crochet. Now we're going to single crochet all the way back to the end where we began at. Okay, I'm getting to the end here, one more. Now we're going to slip stitch on the top of our first single crochet, chain up one. Now we're going to single crochet 11 stitches. We're going to single crochet into this stitch first, which is the one that's connected to the chain one. That's one single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next. 1, single crochet in the next, single crochet in the next, skip one stitch, move to the next, and single crochet. Now single crochet all the way back to the beginning again. One more stitch. Now we're going to slip stitch on the top of our first single crochet and we're going to fasten off. Wrap the yarn over your hook and pull it through the loop, and then you just pull nice and tight. Now you can sew your in if you want to. I do that at the end. Okay, so here's our bootie. Now we're going to work on the boot. Okay, so here's our bootie. What you're going to do is just literally pinch it in half. Okay, just like so. Now this will give us our center point of our toe and the back. So you're going to count back from that center point, which is right here. We're going to count back 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to attach my yarn there. But because I'm going to do this from the inside now, because I'm working on this side. So any side that you're working on, if you're working, okay, so let me show you what we're doing here. We're going to do the flaps. Okay, this is from the opposite side, which is this side. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put your yarn there, and you can actually go through this side right here and start crocheting all the way around. But because we're going on the opposite side, it's a little different. So I'm going to show you both ways. So this is going to be the left foot. So we're going to do the left foot first. And what you're going to do is we're going to be working from the inside right here. So you're going to put your hook through the inside. Take your yarn, fold it in half, attach it right on your yarn hook, and pull it through. Now you're going to take the long strand, not the little piece right there, and you're going to chain up 1, and we're going to single crochet all the way around till we get to here, which is the opposite side of this, but we're crocheting this way. As you can see here, because you want your flap to fold over on this side. So single crochet all the way around. I'm laying those loose ends down so I can crochet right over them. So this is the left boot. Okay, my last one. Now I'm going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're going to turn your work around, and we're going to single crochet into the second one from the hook. Single crochet in the next chain. Single crochet in the next chain, which would be 3. Okay. Now we're going to single crochet into our first single crochet, going the opposite side now. So this is our flap. So let's single crochet all the way around till we get to the end here. And I'm going to cut that loose end off because it's already sewed in. We're single crocheting back the other way around. And another loose end I want to cut off. There we go. And I want to get that very last stitch to the chain as well. We chained up one right here. It's kind of hard to get it. You want to get it, because if not, it's going to start going that way. So make sure you go into it. If you can't get it, then go right into that that base and single crochet there. But I always get it, see? So now we're moving up. So now it's nice and straight. So we're going to chain up one, single crochet into the same stitch as a chain one, and we're going to single crochet back the other way. So all I do is flip it around, and now we're going back the other way again. And this is round 3 on the ankle part of the boot. Okay, now the part that we did the chain for, we're actually single crocheting into those stitches as well, all the way to the end, because this is our flap. Last one, chain up one. Now we're going to turn the work around again, going the opposite way, single crocheting the same stitch as chain one, and we're single crocheting all the way back to the other side again. And as you can see, our flap is developing. You can have a short ankle or you can have a tall ankle. It's up to you. I'm going to go all the way to the tall one, because that looks more like the Ugg boots. They're so adorable. Okay, last one, chain up one. Now we're going to turn the work around, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain one, and single crochet all the way around again, back to the flap. Now we're going to continue doing that, and we are on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, and we're going to do that to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. So we're going to keep doing that until we get to the 8th row, as you can see here. So I'm going to crochet along with you guys, but if you get expert and you want to get this done, go ahead and move along. Okay, chain up one, Now we're going to turn the work around again, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crochet back to the other side. Okay, chain up 1, turn your work around, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crochet in every stitch all the way back to the flap. Chain up 1, turn your work around, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crochet back. Okay, chain up 1. I believe this is going to be our last round, 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is our 9 round, so yeah. Single crochet, back again, the other way. Okay, so here we're at the end. I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and what we're going to do is we're skipping one, and like as you can see here, you can see the rows. Okay, and I'm going to go right in between the rows. So it's like skipping these two, going right into the middle here, and I'm going to slip stitch. And this is the side of the flap, the little side. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip this one, move along to the next. Chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're skipping this one and moving to the next. There we go. So now I want to fasten off here, so I want to leave a tail so I can sew it in. So pull that right through, nice and tight. Take my needle, and those 3 little things that we just made right now, these are the little flaps for the buttons. So I'm going to go back into the, and come right back again the opposite way, and it locks it in place so it doesn't unravel when you wash them or anything. Okay, so here's our first boot. Now we're going to attach the buttons to this side here. This is our flap, and you're going to go about 2 inches. I think it's 2 inches, no, an inch. So you're going to go into an inch about right here. And you can actually use a measuring tape if you want to. Go into an inch, and we're going to sew in our buttons. I sew the buttons on to the 3 right here. See that? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to start sewing my buttons on right there. One on top of the other using the thing. And this is the left side of the boot. So what I'm going to do here, instead of sewing on the buttons, because everybody knows how to sew on buttons, is show you how to do the right side of the boot. The right side of the boot is the same bottom, so I'm going to work the same base. You're going to make a slip knot, chain up 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Single crochet into the second one from the chain. We're going to single crochet across, leaving 3 undone. 1, 2, 3 chains at the very end. We're going to leave those undone. So we're single crocheting in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. 7 chains, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Half double crochet in the next chain. 2 half double crochets into the next chain. Now the very last chain, we're going to put 3 half double crochets, and I'm going to put my marker in on the third one. 1, 2, 3. Put my marker in so I can count back. And 2 more half double crochets. That's 4 and 5, all on that same stitch. Now I'm going to pull nice and tight on my loose strand here. half double crochet in the next, put 2 half double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, and we're working on the opposite side now, just we're doing the same exact thing that we did here on the bottom. Half double crochet in the next. Now we're going to single crochet all the way to the end, leaving the last one undone. So I went to 7 chains on the opposite side. The last one you want to put 2 single crochets. Now we're going to be working on the opposite side. We're going to grab that first single crochet stitch, and we're going to put 2 single crochets into that stitch. Now we're going to single crochet into, we're counting from here, 1, 2, 3. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stitches. You want to single crochet in the next 9 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The next stitch you want to put 2 single crochets, 1, 2. The next stitch is 1 single crochet. The next stitch is 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Now the marker, take it out, put 1 single crochet in there. Put your marker back in, or if you don't need it. It helps me out when I'm doing the soles. The next stitch is 2 single crochets. Next stitch is 1 single crochet. Next stitch is 2 single crochets. Next, now we're going to single crochet in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stitches. So single crochet in the next 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2 single crochets into the next. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. Now we're going to single crochet into the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stitches. So single crochet into the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 single crochet in the next. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. 1 single crochet in the next. Now right there where the marker's at, you want to take that out. We're going to put 3 single crochets into that stitch. 1, 2, and 3. The next stitch, you want to put 1 single crochet. The next stitch, you're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, back in the same stitch again, and 2. The next stitch is 1 single crochet. Next stitch, 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're going to single crochet in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches. So single crochet into the next 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1, 2, 2 single crochets into the next stitch. Now we're going to slip stitch in the next, chain up 1, and we're going to single crochet all the way around in the back loops only. So we're single crocheting in the back loops. All the way around. Okay, so I'm at the end here. I'm slip stitching on the top of our first single crochet, not the chain. You want to chain up 1, single crochet into the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crochet all the way across in both loops. No more back loops. So we're just single crocheting all the way back around again. Okay, last one, slip stitch on the first single crochet that you did to join. Let me cut this loose end off. Okay, so now we're going to chain up 1 and single crochet in the next 14 stitches. So 1, 2, and you're single crocheting in the same stitch as the chain 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now what we're going to do is we are going to skip 1 stitch, half double crochet into the next, skip a stitch, double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, sorry, double crochet in the next. Now we're going to double crochet 2 together. So you're going to wrap the yarn over your hook, go into a stitch, pull through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, go into the next stitch over, pull the yarn through, wrap the yarn over, pull through 2, wrap the yarn over, and pull through all 3. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So double crochet in this stitch, the next stitch, double crochet, just like so. Skip a stitch, half double crochet in the next, skip a stitch, single crochet in the next. And we're single crocheting all the way back to the beginning again. Okay, I'm at the beginning here. I'm slip stitching on the very top. Chain up 1. Now we're going to single crochet into the next 13 stitches. So you're single crocheting the same stitch as the chain 1. So that's counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We're going to skip the next stitch, single crochet into the next one. Skip a stitch, move to the next stitch, single crochet. Single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. Now you're going to skip a stitch, move to the next, single crochet, skip a stitch, move to the next, single crochet, and we're going to single crochet all the way back again. Okay, now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of my first single crochet. I'm going to chain up 1, single crochet in the next 12 stitches, so we're single crocheting in the same stitch as the chain 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next. Now we're single crocheting all the way back again. Okay, slip stitch on the top of your first single crochet, chain up 1. We're going to single crochet in the next 11 stitches, starting with the first single crochet into the same stitch as the chain 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next, skip the single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, skip the stitch and move to the next stitch, single crochet, and single crochet all the way back again. Okay, slip stitch on the top, and we're going to fasten off. Okay, so now here we have another bootie. Now we got to work up on the ankle part. Do the ankle part, fold it in half, and we already did the left bootie, so we got to do the right bootie. So coming from the other side now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want to put your hook through right there. Attach your yarn by folding it in half, putting it on your hook and pulling it right through. Chain up 1, and now we're going to single crochet all the way around to get back to the other side, because we already did this one. So now we're going to do the other side. See that? So the flap is going to flip over to this side now. So we're working on the outside instead of the inside like we did on this side. So let's single crochet all the way around. I'm laying down my loose stragglers so I can crochet right over them so I don't have to sew them in. Okay, my last one. Now I'm going to chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're turning our work around. I'm going to single crochet into the next stitch over. Instead of this chain, we're going to the second one from the hook. Single crochet in the next chain, and single crochet in the next chain. Now we're going to be working right into our stitches, and we're going to single crochet all the way across. We just made our little flap. So now we're going to single crochet. We're working from the inside now, just like flipping it over, and single crochet all the way around till we get to the other. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1, turn our work around, single crochet into the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crochet all the way around. Okay, and I'm going to get that very last one as well, which is the chain. Chain up one, turn my work around, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain one, and single crochet back down again on the other side. So we're going around the ankle again, going back to the ear flap. Now we're working on those last stitches right here for the ear, for the flap. And I did say ear flap, I think it did. The flap for the booty, the strap. Okay, the very last stitch, chain up one. We are turning our work around, single crocheting back into that same stitch as a chain one, and we're single crocheting back down again. And we're doing this up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. So we're on 1, 2, 3. So when you're doing the opposite side, one's coming from the outside and one you're working from the inside of the booty. So that's the only difference, and I wanted to make sure that you guys get that, so we're doing both pairs right here. Very last one, chain up one. Now we are turning our work around, single crocheting in the same stitch as a chain one, and single crocheting back down again. Okay, last one, single crochet, chain 1. Now we're turning our work around, single crocheting in the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crocheting back down again to the other side. And we are on round 5 on the ankle part. Okay, last one, chain up 1, turning our work around, single crocheting in the same stitch as the chain 1, and we're going to single crochet back down again. Okay, last one, chain up 1, turn my work around, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain 1, and single crochet back down again. Okay. chain 1, turn our work around, single crochet in the same stitch as the chain 1, and we're single crocheting right back down again, and this is our last round. Okay, so now what we're doing, so we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3, and as you can see here, we have one single crochet here, row, there's another row, there's another row, there's another row. We are skipping the first and the second row and going right into the middle here. So here's our first row, second row. Now we're going in here, and we're going to slip stitch the chain. Chaining up 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and we're going on the side of the flap here, as you can see here. Now we are skipping again, so here's 1, 2, we're going into that next one, slip stitch, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and skip the next, and go into the next, slip stitch, and now we are going to fasten off. I want to slip stitch in the last stitch right here, just to give it a security. Give it a towel, cut that off. Now I'm going to feed it right through this hole, pull nice and tight. And get my tampress needle here, and we're going to sew in our ends. Okay, so when I sew my ends, I go up the stitches and I'm going right in between the stitches, and I'll come right back down again. That's all I do, and it pretty much stays in place, nothing comes out, it locks it right in there. So when you're washing them, nothing comes out. So now for the buttons, like I said, we're going to need 3 of them. I got my thread here, and I'm going to thread my other needle that I have. Which I have a little bit left on this one, so I'll probably just use this one. So here's my needle, and like I said, we are going 1 inch off from the boot pretty much. So if you take a measuring tape, we're going right here. See that? So we're going to start sewing our buttons on from there. So I'm going to start from here. We're going to go up, as you can see here. You want to make sure they're lined up. So starting with this one, I'm going to place it right here. See how that's off by 1 inch? And I'm going to sew it in. I'm coming from the inside of the bootie, through the eye, and out the other end. You can do it twice, once, it's up to you. I always do it twice, that way it's nice and secure. And cut the end off. Tie these two ends together and cut the ends off. Okay, there's our first button. Now for the second one, and I'm going right underneath the other little button. Make sure it's nice and even. Tie the two ends together. Line up the third button right underneath that. Tie the two ends together and we're pretty much done. Okay. So what I have here is a little napkin. I use it for my stuffing just to form the booty better when displaying them. Like when you buy a pair of shoes, they always have that stuff in there. And as you see, these holes right here, these are buttonholes. So we are going to close it. And there's our baby Uggs. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please comment and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. Until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.